connection issues. So one of them not streaming is probably yours. What's going on Facebook, YouTube? What's going on IG? And we're also on Clubhouse, you guys. I am so excited about today because we're going to talk about how I want to give you money, guys. Our goal, our mission, it is our ambition. It is our straightforward desire to give away $500,000 in the next 4 months. If that's not exciting, I don't know what exciting is. If you were excited about a $500,000, let me say giveaway because y'all gonna earn it. But $500,000 in 4 months, guys, is a lot of cheddar, a lot of cheese. But guys, I'm telling you now, if you want to be a part of the $500,000 that we're gonna literally be paying people in the next 4 months, I need to see some dollar signs in the chat right now. If you're on Facebook, Periscope, not Periscope. Oh my God, I didn't went way back. If you're on Facebook or on IG or on Clubhouse or on YouTube. God, 4 different social media channels. I want you guys to share this out right now. Go ahead and hit that share button. YouTube, give me the thumbs up, and go ahead and share this on any channels you guys. And guys, leave me some comments on YouTube so I can actually let you know that you let me know what you're thinking, right? So guys, real quickly, we're going to be paying a lot of money. We're going to be paying, well, we want to pay you money and lots of it through what we're calling our community. Rose and stuck this community thing in my head. Rose, you see what you did to me? We through our what we call Collaboration Connection Club, guys. Our Collaboration Connection Club is literally our new affiliate program. We call it revenue sharing that we're launching on today, right now. But not only are we launching our new revenue sharing program, but we're also going to be telling you how we get paid, how you can get registered, how you can get into this, and how you can do it too, you guys. If you don't know anything, what's going on, LaShonda? LaShonda Springfield, it's good to see you. I see you waving to us. Also on Clubhouse, I see Terry, I see Marcia, I see Old Man, I see Millen, Melissa, I see Elsa, Gloria, Al, Manifest, and all the rest of you guys that are here. Thank you guys for being here, you guys. Real quickly, if you would ping some people in the room, invite. Because today is the day, guys. I'm literally going to be just sharing the link. Like, I know we said we was going to interview people. Today, we're going to be sharing the link. So what does this mean about that we want to pay you money and lots of it? Let me tell you really quick. We know without a shadow of a doubt that Be Free has one of the best platforms out here on the planet. And I mean that. Like, we have one of the best platforms on the planet. We have some of the best content in the world. But nobody will ever know about it unless you actually have people that can tell about it, unless you're actually advertising. So we want to spread the word that not only are we the best of the best, but we the baddest of the baddest. What does that mean? That means that our students will are outperforming almost everybody else's students. That means that our people are becoming free. That means that our people are coming out of debt. They're living their dreams. They're making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, all because they made one choice, and that was to become a Be Free member, a student of Be Free University, and it's going to help them do what? It's going to help them be free. That's exactly what we do, guys. It is our mission, our goal, is our desire to set 1 million people free. We'll say it again, guys, not 1 million families, not just people, families. It is our desire to set 1 million people free. Sylvia said, I'm ready for it. Bring it on. That's what I'm talking about. I know you guys are ready for it. I'm so excited for you guys. It's good to see you guys. Will we get the tour of the university? Yeah. Y'all want to do the tour today? Yeah, we could do that. Sorry about the echo, you guys, earlier, Terry. I said, you said, was there an echo? Yeah, I guess that was me. Y'all know I'm not, guys, we're on Clubhouse as well. So I want to pay you a lot of money. We're going to pay you money and lots of it, guys. I'm telling you, $500,000, not a little bit of money. How do you actually get this? Let me tell you, let me share it with you. All right, guys, every time, well, if y'all don't know, I didn't wrote some books, y'all. I'm so proud of my books, guys. Let me go get them. Right. I'm so proud of my books. All right. I'm so proud of my books, you guys. Look at this right here. Y'all see this? Now, Clubhouse, I know y'all can't see, so I'm sorry y'all can't see. But guys, that's right here, the property strategy, guys. This book right here is going to tell you exactly how to go to auctions and exactly how to get paid, exactly how to do what my students have done over 3,000 times and buy property for as little as $500 with absolutely no credit. Say it again. How to buy property for as little as $500 with absolutely no credit. But we're not done, guys. We have, well, if it's in here, yeah, we have Wealth Guaranteed Unlocked. This is going to tell you how to get double digit returns if you don't want to be in real estate. This is going to tell you how to get double digit returns all day long. I see you, Queen. What's up, baby? I see you over here on in the Facebook or YouTube land. What's going on? We got double digit unlocked, you guys. I'm going to be talking about this in just a second, but I want you guys to see the books because I'm just so proud of them. And I want y'all to see too. Like this ain't no little book. This ain't no, no watered down special. This ain't no, chat GPT, come day by day and by night. Um, these are real books. Right. Then, guys, we got over the counter strategy. This is where you can walk into a government building without no credit check, without no down payment, without no 20% down, no 3.5% down, without somebody looking at your debt to income ratio, without somebody asking for 2 years W-2s, without somebody said, I need 2 months of bank statements, without having to get somebody 2 months worth of check stubs, without having to actually fix your credit. I'm talking about walk into a government building, pay some back taxes, and walk out with a deed, home ownership. It is yours. Somebody say, take me to the bank. That's what we're talking about, guys. And then we got 4 more books. Oh my God. Guys, because you can do this in every single state, we got the Ultimate State Guide to Tax Liens and Deeds to give you the strategy on how to do this in every single state in the country. But we're not done, you guys. You're going to get the fast track guide to wealth, which is an absolutely step-by-step guide on how to get started the quickest way possible if you want to get started like right now. Not now, right now, right? But then when we get done with that, guys, one of my favorite books right here, and I really enjoyed this because I know that over the last, since 2015, I've had some blood, some sweat, and some tears. I've made so many mistakes that I wish I wouldn't have made. I'm talking about time, money, and just, guys, the stress alone. So many different mistakes. I documented my mistakes and my mentee mistakes, the top 20 mistakes that we made, and how you don't have to do what we did so you can absolutely gain once you get started. And then, guys, because tax liens and deeds, I compare it to the Loch Ness Monster. I compare it to UFOs. I compare tax liens and deeds to, Bigfoot, right? The Sasquatch. Why? Because these are things that we heard about, but we're not really sure if they exist. Well, I came to tell you all of the untold truths. So we're going to debunk all the myths in this book about tax lien and deed investing right here. Guys, I got Queen not only on social media, but she in Clubhouse too. She doing the thing tonight, and I'm so excited about it as we get ready to get started. So what is the Collaborative Connection Club, and what money are you actually giving away, George? Y'all, hear me very well. Most of the people that's already here already know the content we have. You already know the platform we have, guys. But guys, we're going to pay you for every referral. That's all it is, just a referral. This is not an MLM. Somebody put in the chat, seriously, I really want you to put this in the chat. Put it in the chat. This is not an MLM. I'm going to be the first one to put it in the chat, right? I'm literally going over here and say, sorry, Clubhouse, not an MLM. LM. All right. I'm going over here to Clubhouse. I'm going to put it in Clubhouse and say, it's not an MLM, right? It is not an MLM. I need you guys to put it. Now, if I can put it in Facebook and Clubhouse, I know you guys can put it in too. It is not an MLM. I'm going to say it again. It is not an MLM. I'm going to say it one more time. It is not an MLM. What does that mean? It simply means this, that we're going to pay you for a referral, and we're going to pay you for the referral, right? So every single person that you refer to Be Free, guys, we're going to pay you 30%. It gets better. Don't go away. I promise you, it gets better, because we wanted to look and say, how can we make this the best program on the face of the earth? I'm not playing. We really sat down and had this conversation with our staff. Not only want to pay you 30%, but when you refer somebody to Be Free to actually become an affiliate, we're going to give you 10% of all their sales. But we're not done. I promise you. Not only are we going to do that, but we're going to do the selling for you. So you don't have to refer them and sell them on Be Free University. No, we do that for you. What do you mean? Let me show you what I mean, right? So I'm going to have to tell you, even though I'm showing it to you, I'm going to have to talk out loud, because I got my wonderful people over here on Clubhouse, and I got to describe what I'm seeing. And y'all got to actually put it in the chat so I can let them know what you see in case I missed it. Right? In case I missed it, y'all know I'm on 10 over here. I really am excited though, because we're finally launching this thing. And it's just amazing, guys. We put a lot of time, we put a lot of effort into this, and that day is finally here where we're going to make people rich. There's no greater feeling than to cut checks and $30,000 of people. It's no greater feeling than to watch people literally melt because you literally changed their life. There's no better feeling than watch people who said that they never thought they'd be a homeowner own 2 and 3 homes. There's no greater feeling than watch somebody says today is my last day on my job. Y'all. I think the only other feeling, probably 2 other feelings that may be greater than that, maybe 3, but 2. I can only say 2 for me, right? The day you get saved and the day your child was born. The day you got saved and the day your child was born. That's probably the only greater feeling. Maybe some of y'all, not all of y'all. Some of y'all might be when y'all got married. Some of y'all might want to forget that day, right? Some of y'all might want to forget the day you got married, but we ain't gonna even talk about that. All right. So what are we doing, you guys? Guys, we teach people how to buy property for as little as $500 with absolutely no credit and with no experience. She said there's no way possible, George, that you're absolutely teaching people how to buy property with no credit. I mean, sorry, with $500, but absolutely no credit and no experience. I've been doing this, guys, for the last since 2015, and I love it when people actually tell me it's not true, because then I take on the public record and show them that not only have I done it, but I do it over and 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 over. 150 times I've done it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Somebody put 150 times in the chat, over and 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 over. 150 times, about $15 million. And guys, I get excited about it because when I got started, I was homeless. Well, I wasn't really homeless. I was living on my auntie's couch, and I started living with my girlfriend, and I was living in sin, and I didn't want to be there, and I was unhappy because the relationship had really gone to hell, but I didn't have nowhere to go, and I was paying on. See, yeah, anybody, okay, can we just be real for a minute? Have anybody ever been in a relationship where both of y'all needed each other, but neither one of y'all wanted each other? Is it just me? Rose, you ever been in a relationship like that? Don't ever do it. Don't ever. Queen, you ever been there before?
Unfortunately.
How did it feel when you was in it? How, like, y'all both need each other, but neither one of y'all want each other. Like, yeah, it's not a good feeling, y'all. So
it's a fact. It's a big fact.
It's a big fact, right? Because I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm gonna go back to my auntie's couch. I don't want to go back to the couch. So I need her because I'm staying there, but she need me because I'm paying all the bills. I sent her back to school. Neither one of us want to be there, but both of us need to be there. Like, okay, all right. I'm paying the bills, so she need me. And if I leave, I'm going to somebody's couch. I ain't got nowhere to go. So we both stuck there, guys. I'm telling you. So when I bought my first house for $300, guys, it meant the world to me. I got my self-esteem back. I got my pride back. I felt like I was a man again. I was confident again because I finally had something that was my own. But what messed me up is that, guys, I just bought a house for $300. Now, y'all know I love the Lord. I'm saved. I'm sanctified. I'm full of the Holy Ghost with the evidence of speaking in tongue. I got all of that. But can somebody please tell me at this point? I understand now. But in 2015, I could not figure out how in the hell did I just buy a house for $300? Like, I just get, y'all understand that I was the money man. I taught finances. I've owned mortgage companies. I help people get qualified. I've done over 10,000 transactions, literally helping people get qualified for houses. And I've denied probably 20 times more than that. Like, I'm serious. Like, I didn't deny them. The other bank denied them. I just had to tell them that they were denied. Yeah, it's not a good feeling, right? But I didn't have to go through none of the processes that I was used to people having to go through. Like, the debt to income ratio is 28% of your income, 36% of your debt, right? That's traditional. You're going to go subprime and it can go up to 45%, but your interest rate is going to be higher. Oh, by the way, we're going to need 2 months bank statements, 2 years W-2s, and 2 months of check stubs. Oh, by the way, we got to do a rent verification, or also we need to do a job verification. Oh, by the way, make sure that 3.5% or 20% is seasoned for at least 3 months, which means it got to be in the bank for at least 3 months. Oh, by the way, they need to have at least a 640 credit score, or they need a 680 credit score, 660, depending on what program they want to qualify for. Oh, by the way, make sure that they don't have any 30-day lates on their mortgage in the last 24 months. Oh, and by the way, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. Like, all these rules. And I just bought a house with no mortgage, no debt, no nothing for $300. Y'all, it messed me up. Like seriously, it literally messed me up. When I don't even know how to tell you how much it messed me up because all my life I thought I had been telling people the game. I've done home education. Guys, I wrote curriculums. And I'm not bragging, like this is just the truth. I wrote curriculums for the NAACP. I wrote curriculums for the National Urban League of Young Professionals. That is the National Urban League for people that was 40 and under. And at that time, I was younger than 40. I was actually in my 20s. And I'm writing curriculums for these major, like, and I'm the guy that's on the radio in 5 states at 22 years old. At 23 years old, I'm on not one station, but two stations in Nashville, Tennessee, 1240 and 880, WNSG and the Big Mouth. Both of them across 5 different states for an hour a day, every single day. That's me. I was the Black Dave Ramsey at 23 years old. I was a millionaire by the time I was 30. I was doing a thing, and y'all, everything I just taught people was not all questionable. I had lied to people for years. Like, I want y'all to catch this. I had told people the way to build wealth was through home ownership. And in order to be a homeowner, you had to go through all of these different qualifications. I had lied to people. But here's the question I got for you and for Clubhouse and for everybody else. Here's the question. If somebody lied at the top, and those are the ones who actually sat at the table and said, this is going to be the curriculum, we're going to tell people that they need to buy a home. And then they actually taught that they got it passed through the Mortgage Brokers Association, then they got it passed through the Bankers Association, and then the Bankers Association got it passed through your local state guidelines that it takes in order to get a mortgage license. And so we all take this class, but this class is nothing but full of lies. And then we come teach you. Did we teach you lies or did we teach you our truth? Right? That's real talk. I really got that question. Did we teach you lies or did we teach you our truth? Because here's the truth, y'all. And we're gonna get into this, right? I know it's the affiliate. Y'all know I like to teach, right? I don't know if I like to teach or talk. I don't know which one it is. Right. But here's the truth. Everything, I've been a part of the matrix. Everything that you have learned about money has been a lie. I used to be the one lying to you, but I didn't know any better. I thought I was telling you the truth. When I say everything, I mean when I say, y'all listen to me. When I say everything, I mean everything you thought you knew about. And I mean everything. Like, you throw a topic out there, I'll tell you a lie about it. Matter of fact, y'all watch this. We're about to start a podcast. Like, we're moving our office. Have y'all seen earlier, the office is way too small for us now. We've outgrown it. We're moving our office, and Snickers, right, Paula? Right? How do you join the club? Sean is coming. I'm going to put it in the chat. Matter of fact, I might as well just go ahead and just throw it in there now. Boom. Click on that link right there, guys. Dr. Jackson, if you can put the link at the top of the chat so people can go ahead and click on it, people can start joining right now. Excuse me. All right. So here's the deal, right? So I guess yeah, man. We're gonna still interview people, but we're gonna interview people, but go ahead and drop the actual link. Let people go ahead and register. No problem. Thank you for being there. Y'all, they on Clubhouse and we on Facebook, we on YouTube, we on IG. Like we on 4 different social media channels right now. And then on Facebook, I think we're on my page, we're on Dr. Rashida's page, we're inside the Wealth Room, and we're inside on the Be Free page. So we're on like 4 different channels on 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 Facebook. We're on 2 different channels on YouTube, and we're on Clubhouse all at the same time, making this line. So you want to make sure that you can actually see that. Now, here's the question for the people who are on my social media channels. I found out that I'm on a platform called Restream. I found out that when I put different things in the chat, it doesn't always come across your timeline. Like, so if you guys do not see the link I just posted, can you guys put a 1 in the chat? And Dr. Jackson's going to be switching it out for Clubhouse because we're on so many platforms. I know it posts on some and it don't post on others. And if you can't, I tell you what I do. Let me see if I can. Is it gonna let me change it in the middle? Oh, I don't know if it's gonna let me change it in the middle. Let's see if I can change the. Let's see here. I think it's gonna let me change it, y'all. All right, let's hit next. Really? I don't know. Y'all still there? In the description, if there is a description, hopefully it just updated. All right. So I want to I want to and thank you, Paula Stewart, because she just brought something to my attention. And it actually, y'all know I like to teach by telling stories, right? By the way, Clubhouse, you can click the link at the top and actually join right now. Click the link at the top and actually join right now. We're gonna tell you more about it. But so I wanna I wanna I want to talk about something right quick, right? It's a story, but it's like it's not really a story. It's more like an analogy, right? We're gonna use an analogy um, about having the wrong philosophy of life. It is a very dangerous thing to have the wrong life philosophy. When I say that, I really mean it. It is a very dangerous thing to have a wrong life philosophy. What does that mean? It simply means this: that we all have heard of an apple a day will keep the doctor away, right? If you heard that, go ahead, somebody put a one in the chat for me, guys. By the way, I like to be interactive, you guys, only so number one, I know you hear me, but number two, I also want you to guys to participate because if you say it, you remember it more than if you hear me say it. It's number two. But also number three, when you say things or when you write them down, you remember it like four times as long. It's actually seven times as long. So when I ask you to put these things in the chat, it's just for just for me to know that you guys are with me. Because typically when we're in a room, I can hear you say it, but I can't hear you say it right now. But I want to make sure that everybody's following me and everybody's getting this. So I actually have you do things, right? So real quickly, put a one in the chat. Um, if you get it, when your philosophy in life is wrong, guys, the word philosophy is the ideology in which you build your life upon. That is what that means. Thank you. I see you, Melissa. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Sandy. Listen to me. Listen to me. A philosophy is the ideology on which you build your life upon. Thank you, Paula. Say it again. A philosophy is the ideology on which you build your life upon. Your philosophy is the foundation of your beliefs. Let me tell you how significant having a philosophy, a life philosophy is. You cannot have good results with a bad philosophy. I feel like a preacher right now. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, you cannot have good results with a bad philosophy, right? I want to go ahead. I can hear the organ already tuning up, right? Right. So here's the problem, right? When you have a bad philosophy, nothing in your life in that particular that affects that philosophy can be positive. So I seen the ones in the chat that said that we've all heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. All right. So I want to change that real quick. And we're going to actually have a new philosophy for everybody that's hearing me. New philosophy. Here's the new philosophy. A Snicker a day. Y'all know anything about George Howard? I am a sucker for a Snicker. Like when they say a Snicker really satisfies you, Dr. Jackson can testify that when I'm hungry, just give me a Snicker. You're gonna be there for a while. Get me a Snicker. Like yeah, every commercial that represents Snicker, I promise you, I even eat them sideways. Y'all know how to eat. I eat the back of it first, and then I eat the caramel and the nuts. Like I don't eat them frontwards. Like anyway, like I love a Snicker. So I taught you as a kid that a Snicker a day keeps the doctor away. Right? Everybody with me? All right. Thank you, LaShonda. I see you. Put the one in. Right? A Snicker a day keeps the doctor away. Now, here's the question. The first day that you actually heard this and you go eat your Snicker, what happened? A Snicker day keeps the doctor away. You ate a Snicker on the first day. Somebody tell me what happened. What results happened by you eating that Snicker on the first day? Thank you, Sylvia. I see you. Nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. You ate a Snicker, nothing happened. You just ate a Snicker. It was pretty good. It really satisfies you, right? Pretty cool, right? The second day, what happened? Nothing. The third day, what happened? Nothing. By the end of the first year, what happened? Not much. You probably gained a couple pounds, but not much. So by this point, you're like, hey, Snicker Day. Keeps the doctor away. I'm gonna eat my Snicker, right? You cool with it. But 5 years later, what happens? By this time, you probably had a couple cavities. Yeah, by this time, you probably gained a lot of weight. This Snicker a day, right? But hey, listen, you trust me. I told you a Snicker day keeps the doctor away. You can build your life's philosophy around it. You cool with it, right? Cool. All right. I'm still with you, right? This is the foundation of your beliefs. But 10 years later, what's going on? But nothing happened on the first day. Nothing happened on the second day. Nothing happened on the third day. By the end of the year, you probably got a couple cavities. Nothing much. But 10 years later, you're probably a diabetic. You're probably obese. Your teeth are probably rotten. And things are not going well for you in almost every area of health in your life. And because your health is probably messed up, and now you're on medicine and insulin and copays and deductibles, then your wealth is probably messed up because you're spending your wealth to keep your health alive. And so now your money's funny, your change is strange, and your health is actually a little weird. And things are all because you had what? You had a wrong philosophy of an apple a day should keep the doctor away. But here's my question. What happens if that principle is true? What happens if it applies in other areas? For example, what happens if you apply the wrong philosophy of wealth? What happens if they tell you things like you should invest 4 to 6% and get compound interest, and in 40 to 50 years you'll retire and be a millionaire? But they never counted inflation. They never told you that by the time you 40 and 50 years that you'll be 60 and 70 years old and you probably won't even be able to enjoy your money. And then they didn't tell you that actually your $1 million is probably only worth about $300,000, not even $1 million. But it sounded good when they told you that at 20 years old. What about they didn't tell you that they're going to take your money, they're going to invest it, and they're going to get 25 and 18% interest, and you're only going to get 4 or 6% interest, and you're going to make a lot of rich people even richer, but you're going to probably end up a whole lot poor. What if they didn't tell you that you had other investments that you could put your money in because they lied to you? They also told you that your house should be 30% of your income. This is, y'all, this is not, I'm making this up. This is what they told you. I know because they taught me and I taught y'all. Your household should be your house. That means your rent or your mortgage payment should be 30% of your income. All right, well, but this is the problem that they told you. They told you it should be 30% of your gross income. All right, here's my question. Has anybody, seriously, has anybody ever seen gross? Because I ain't never seen gross. I had a 9 to 5 for a whole bunch of years, and I ain't never seen gross. I kept seeing something called net on my check. My check said net, not gross. It said gross, but I ain't never seen gross. It said it, but then when I actually got it, what I actually got was net. I didn't get gross. So here's my question. Why are you calculating money to calculate my income on money I don't even get? Make it make sense to me. When I go to qualify for a house, you're going to take gross income. I don't get gross. That means you calculated money that's not there. Why would you calculate money I don't even get? Make it make sense to me. I'll wait. Because somebody taught you the wrong philosophy of wealth. They told you the wrong philosophy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, everything you thought you knew about money is a lie. They taught you that you should save 10% of your income. Anybody ever heard that before? Save 10% of your income. Okay. Number one, if 78% of Americans are living check to check, how in the hell are you gonna get 10? Where are you gonna get 10% from? I'll wait. If 78% of Americans are already living check to check, where am I gonna get 10% from? I'm serious. The numbers, they don't work. But it's the wrong philosophy of wealth, because I tell people that savings is where you take your money to die. When you take your money, you put it in the bank in a savings account, it's where you take your money to die, because your money is not working for you. It's actually working against you because there's something called inflation. So if you put in $100 today, next year, you don't have $100 in the bank. You have like 95, if not 90 in this environment. How? Because when inflation, it says 100. It says 100 in your account. Don't get me wrong. It said you put 100 in a day. A year from now, you probably got $100.02. No lie, real talk. $100.02 because the bank gave you something. But that $100 compared to last year, the spending power is only $90. It says 100, but a year ago you could have bought $100 worth of product. But now it's a year later, it can probably only buy about $90 worth of product that it could have last year. Because now watch this: gas is more expensive, daycare is more expensive, food is more expensive, tires are more expensive, cars are more expensive. Is anybody today saying things are more expensive? But you put your money in the bank where it was not growing. But you know who put your money in? You know you put your money to work? The bank put your money to work. So who do you think benefits by telling you to save 10% of your income? The bank do. Who wrote the curriculum to tell you that you should put 10% of your money in the bank? The bank did. The bank told you. Y'all, listen. Who told you that you should actually go buy a house and get a mortgage? The bank did. They wrote the curriculums and then told you that you should actually do these things. It's going to put money in their pocket. Y'all, I'm not. When you have the wrong philosophy of wealth, guys, is anybody here with me? I need some witnesses right now. Is anybody here that's feeling anything that I'm saying? I need to see some emojis in the chat right now. Emojis in the chat right now. Let me see, because I'm not done. What happens when you have the wrong philosophy of wealth? Right? They tell you, anybody heard this? All you got to do is go to school for 12 years and get good grades. And if you get good grades, it's going to let you get into good college. And if you get into a good college, you're going to get a good income. And if you get a good income, you're going to get a good spouse. And if you get a good spouse, you're going to have a good life. And when you have a good life, you're going to have a good retirement. And guys, it's going to be wonderful. All you got to do is start off with good grades in school. Anybody heard this before? Anybody? I mean, anybody heard this before? Like, seriously? It's the wrong philosophy of wealth. Because here's my question. Who is it working for right now? Who's it working for? How many people do you know that went to school, got a good job? I'm sorry, went to school, got good grades, got a good job, got a good family, and had a good retirement? I'll wait. This is outside and off doing a business. Like, I'll wait. It don't work. And let me tell you how dangerous it is to have the wrong philosophy of wealth. Not only does it not work, but then you turn around and teach this same stuff that you see is not working for you, and it did not work for grandmama, and it did not work for great grandmama, and you teach it to your kids because it's the foundation of your beliefs. And even when you see it doesn't work, you still teach the foundation of your beliefs. It's a dangerous thing to have the wrong philosophy of life. Because you built everything you know around that philosophy. Then they tell you, that you should make $50,000 to $70,000 a year. That's middle class income. But then in order to do that, you should be $50,000 to $100,000 in debt. Because now, watch this, guys. I went to college, so I probably got anywhere between $30,000 to $70,000 in debt on average. Some people may have a little lower than that. Some people may be a little higher than that. But $30,000 to $70,000 in just college student loans. But excuse me. But then they tell me, oh, you're going to need that car. So that's another $30,000. So now we're at $100,000. Oh, by the way, you need to get that house, and the average house today is $250,000. So now I'm at $100,000 plus $250,000. That's $350,000 in debt. And this is the American way. I am not making this up. This is what you were taught. This is what they drilled into you. This is literally what they taught you. And it does not work. They tell you that you should work 50 to 60 hours a week and you still living check to check. They should tell you that you should commute 1 hour to work and 1 hour home. So now 10 hours out of your day is gone. Like, hear me. They tell you should sleep 8 hours a day. So now 10 hours of work is gone, 2 hours to commute, 8 hours of sleep. And I'm sorry, 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, and then 2 hours to commute. You guys, I'm at 18 hours out of 24 hours already. I only got 6 hours left. Oh, by the way, you ain't ate nothing. Plus, they tell you got to have 3 meals a day. So it's about an hour and a half now. We'll just round it up to 2 hours. You at 20 hours, you got 4 hours left. Oh, by the way, now you got husband, now you got spouse, now you got wife, now you got kids, now you got mom and them, then you got church, then you got school, then you got all this. How in the hell are you ever supposed to get anything done for you? I'm serious, y'all. Not only am I living check to check, but I'm living minute to minute. Does anybody just want to be free? Seriously. Does anybody just feel like I want to be free? Oh, right. Does anybody just want to be free? Like I just want to be free, y'all. I just want to be free. I just want to be free. I don't want to, spend 10 to 20 years just paying off student loans. I don't want to spend 30 years just paying off a mortgage. I don't want to, have to worry about how I'm going to retire. I don't want to just get work on the salary and work on getting paid by the hour. I don't want to do that. Does anybody here say I just want to be free. I just want my time back. I just want to have to not worry about money anymore. I want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it for as long as I want to do it with whoever I want to do it with. I want to be free. What? Anybody out there want to be free for? Well, that's what Be Free University is, you guys. We literally teach and help people how to get free. That's it. I want to undo all the work that I did when I was teaching people the wrong stuff. Well, now I have a war against it. I'm going to teach people the right stuff. And the stuff that I don't know nothing about, I would recruited an army of educators who know more about that topic than I do. So credit, I got you. Business credit, I got you. Business development, I got you. Digital marketing, I got you. Real estate, I got you. Wholesaling, I got you. Tax things, I got you. What do you need to know? Guys, we're going to go get, you want to do Turo? We got you. Airbnb, got you. Or short-term rentals, we got you. What do you want to know? And I just found out that Queen is doing international real estate. What you want to know? That's what Be Free is. And I want to pay you to tell people about it. I want to pay you to help people be free. I want to pay you to get people out of the matrix that people have told you about. I want to pay you so you can actually tell people the truth and let them live a truth instead of living a lie. I want to pay you so that you can be free too. Anybody here want to be free? You want to be free, guys? Put a number, put 3 8s in the chat right now. Queen told me the other day that 3 8s means wealth, it means abundance, right? If you guys want to be free, you want wealth and abundance, put 3 8s in the chat right now. So I don't want to do it according to the world's way anymore. I tried it the world's way. There's a new system that I want to try, and it's called the word's way. I don't want to do it the world's way. The word has a way for you. Let me tell you about our revenue sharing program. Guys, for every single person that you tell about Be Free and they actually sign up, they buy a class, they buy a product, they buy a book, or whatever it is that you promote, we're literally going to pay you for doing that. So I'm going to go over here, guys. I'm going to actually see if I can share my screen. All right. And I think I'm sharing, guys. I know on Clubhouse, you guys do not see my screen. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, you can see here, this is actually where you go register. But guys, you can see it on 30%. Guys, if you click the button at the top, you guys can follow along with me. You click the button at the top, you guys can follow along with me as I actually talk about this. Click the button at the top on Clubhouse. You guys can follow along with me. It says, welcome to the Be Free University Collaborative Connection Affiliate Program. We paying up to 40% commissions on every sale. How do I get 40% commissions? Guys, we pay 30% commissions on every sale that you actually refer to us. But if you referred somebody to us, we pay you 10% for everything that they do. Oh, and by the way, in 4 months on September 30th, you see this house right here? This is 4162 Delaware Street. We're going to absolutely give this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house away. It was remodeled about 2 years ago. I'm sorry, 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, they pay $1,000 a month in rent. Pay $1,000 a month in rent. All right. But then we go a little bit further. This is me actually talking about some of the books and things that we have that we actually give away. But guys, this is absolutely the commission. I'm giving away, guys, these books right here. These first 3 books that you can go on Amazon right now and get these books for $69. Each one of these. This is $69. Let's call it $70. This is $70. This is $70. And this is $70. 70 times 3, anybody know what it is? It's $210. I'm holding $210 in my hand right now. or you can actually give one of these books away to somebody for free, and I pay you $1 every time you give away a free book. But what I'm not telling you is that every time I give one of these books away, they also have opportunities to buy all 7 books. They have opportunities to buy all 7 books. And when somebody buys all 7 books, you get paid $35. What did you do? You gave away a free book. They had the option to buy the other 7 books. They get paid. You get paid $35. Guys, we have what we call the Tax Lien and Deed Roadmap Directory, which is a complete U.S. state database of every single auction in the country. When it is, what kind of auction it is, what percentage there is, when it's going to be, is it going to be online, is it in present, what's the population, what's the address to the council, what's the phone number there, every single county in the country. So for $67 every time somebody buys that, you get paid $20.10. Guys, we have the best program on the planet. And I'm so glad Melissa is actually here. I had an opportunity to call her on today, and I'm going to have her come up in just a second to actually tell you about her experience at Be Free University. Brand new student. Made me feel so good. I actually had to congratulate my staff when I got off the phone with her, because that's how I want people to feel about Be Free when they get done talking to us. Guys, but this package together, it's regular $36,000, guys. You can get it for $847 because you gave away a free book. My mentorship auction profits is $5,000. They can get it for $1,250. Guys, right now we're gonna actually sell it. It's gonna go up to $250. It's gonna go up to $2,500 eventually, but right now it's $1,250. But you get paid $375. Guys, it's off this free book that you gave away. You have the potential to make like $650 by giving away a free book. Now, if that's not bomb, I don't know what the bomb is. But it gets better, because I'm going to take you into, let's see here. How do I get over there? I'm going to take you into my back office over here, if I can find which one it is. All right, I'm going to take you into my back office, right? Guys, these are ads that now you guys can't see this on Clubhouse, I'm sorry, but these are actual ads that you can actually post on Facebook. It says for this $97,000 property, we pay $500. Start buying property for as little as $500. Learn how. You click here, it takes them to our webinar where they actually do it. They actually webinar. But guys, you go down here. Here are, and guys, again, this is everything you get paid inside this funnel and how much you get paid. $674. This is what we're giving away the house. Here are emails that you can send your people for a webinar that we can actually do for you live. All right, it's more social media ads. But let me go to another funnel right quick. So let's go. All right, let's see if I got it over here somewhere. Nope, those are not it. That's not it. All right, so let's go. I'll just have to go back. So all right, so Clubhouse, what we're going to do is actually talk about something. I want to show some of the ads, and I'm going to try and talk about them. But guys, these ads are like really, I love them. But that's okay. You guys will be able to see them by clicking the button at the top and signing up, and you can actually see everything I see. You say, I'm left out, George. I can't see. No, you can see. I promise you can see. Just click the button at the top. I'm sorry, I went to the wrong place. Click the link at the top, fill it out, and it's free, and it only takes a few minutes. All right, so I'm going to log in as me. All right, I'll see all my business, right? This is the dashboard, guys, that you guys will see back here. Guys, it says every dollar that you earned is back here. Every dollar you earn is already back here. But I'm going to actually go down to what we call the property strategy funnel, right? This is one of the free books that you can give away. And we're going to scroll down. You get to see, these are all, you get to see everything you make here. Same thing as the other one. But these are the ads, guys, you get to post on your social media. These are like literally just get your free book. Here it is, right? Look at these ads. You get to post these ads on your social media, right? And there's more coming. We're doing our graphics, our video team is putting videos together right now. Your videos will be right up under here. And more and more and more and more and more ad, guys. These are just to get you started. You will probably have, and I'm not exaggerating, you'll probably have over 50 ads that you can pick from in every single funnel. But we're not done still. Because not only do we give you the ads, guys, not only do we write the emails for you, but you have the opportunity to do a live webinar and I'll come teach it. So now you can put together your friends, your family, your group of people in one group, and I'm coming to teach you. You want to host a room on Clubhouse? I'll come to Clubhouse. In the next 4 months, I want to grow this brand to over 1,000 people, or to an additional 1,000 people. That's our goal, to put an additional 1,000 people. In order to do that, that means I have to pay out over $500,000 in commissions. How much of this $500,000 are you going to get? How much of this $500,000 do you want? That's the question. And here's the next thing. We launched today. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We launched this thing today. We launched this thing today. We 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 launched this thing today. We launch it today, guys. I'm not sure if you guys can click on the link in the chat on Facebook, you guys. I hope you can. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. But if not, I'll put it in the chat after this thing is done. What I want to do, guys, real quickly is I'm had a remarkable conversation with one of our new members of Be Free University, and gave her a call because she was having some challenges on our platform, and I wanted to make sure that they were resolved. So I'm going to give the customer. It's like the CEO giving a customer a call. Yeah, yeah. Do y'all not understand that the only way you grow your company is to serve your people? And if you ever feel like you are too big to talk to your people, then you will have no people. I'm going to say it again. If you ever feel like you're too big to grow your people, then you will to talk to your people, then you will have no people. So during the pandemic, there was this guy who went around to all of his stores. I'm trying to think of the name of the store. He went around to all of his stores. His name is Howard Schultz. During the pandemic, and he began to figure out how he could make it better because he did not want to go out of business. If Howard Schultz, who owns Starbucks, can go to, I ain't gonna say all his stores, but the majority of his stores during the pandemic, and actually walk into those stores, then who am I not to pick up the phone and see, hey, I heard you was having some challenges on the platform. I just called to make sure they were resolved. Yeah, I mop, I sweep, I ship books, I do courses, I even do some of the tech work. Like, I'm not above anything. This is my company, it's my brand. And I want to make sure that I'm involved with my company and with my business. Period. So yeah, I gave Melissa a call. We got a call from well, actually Dr. Jackson got a call from Tech, and Tech said that they, had fixed their issues, and there was some other challenges inside the student center, and so they had resolved them. And when they resolved hers, they wanted to make sure that it resolved for everybody. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go check. Why don't we just call our customers? So I called her and another young man that he didn't answer. I think his name was Mr. Lee. He didn't answer, but Melissa did. And when she answered, we had a very, very interesting conversation, and it made me so happy. I was so delighted. So Melissa's here on Clubhouse. This is how she found me, and I think I don't even know how long she's been a member of Be Free, but I know it's kind of new. Melissa, what's going on, girl? Yeah, yeah, she ain't there. I was lying. There's no such body as Melissa. Melissa, you there? Because they don't believe me. I don't think she there. You have to touch the mic in the far right hand corner, Melissa, to unmute yourself. I guess I made her up. I don't know. I know Facebook and Instagram and YouTube was like, yeah, he lying. Ain't no such thing as no Melissa. He lying.
Customer service for a long time, and I've been in sales. I can't even tell you how long this is going to make me old. But I had the best conversation with George. I've been researching tax deeds for about, it's probably been 10 months now. And I had evaluated about 4 different people, and there was, one person that I ended up going with, and I gave him a lot of money. And he's a great dude, but what I needed wasn't in the platform that he had. And like I tried getting customer service, and the email bounced, and it was really really frustrating process. And I tried getting help and asking questions, and there just really wasn't a presence of a lot of extra help. And so I literally was on a call with George either Saturday or Sunday. I had just found him, and I'm thinking to myself, I just spent $3,000 on this other taxi, and I don't really know if I need to do this, but I went with my gut because I loved George's, I loved his personality and I loved his heart, and so I jumped in. And y'all, when I tell you that this platform is off the chain, it is no lie. Like all the things that I was looking for were actually in his program. And it was so weird because I literally had just logged into it this afternoon when they fixed it, and literally 30 seconds later, George called me, and I was like, "You got some ESP thing going on right now." Just logged in. And I was cracking up because I was like, that is just too. I don't know if he saw me logging in. I don't know if this was like some AI stuff going on. I was like, this guy's really good. Was looking for was there, and so I'm just really excited, to do it. I've got a really big why. I've got 2 boys, and they're in their early 20s, and I really don't want to see them struggle. And I've got my youngest son's in car sales, and he's working 12, 14-hour days just to make ends meet. And so I really want to figure this out because I want to teach my kids. I don't want money to be an issue for them. I don't want them to struggle like I did. And, try not to get choked up, but I really love my boys. And so I'm just wanting to create generational wealth and, give my boys a better life. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, now did you get that out of the class today, your why?
Oh, honey, I already had my wife. My boys are my life. I've been a single mom for a long time. And even when I was married, it was me and my kids. And so it's just, my oldest still lives with me. My youngest moved out in January. I mean, when I tell you how bad I bawled, and he was like, "Mom, I gotta move into Russia, bro. I'm moving 50." Is it you? And I'm like, he's my baby, and it's like we've never been apart. So like I had a full blown meltdown. But I love my boys, and so I really want to give them a better life, and I don't want them to struggle. So it's a very big passion of mine. It's been for a long time.
Well, I'm happy for you that you actually going to find a way to actually do that. So when you logged in, tell me today when you actually logged in and you actually were able to actually have the real beef-free experience. What you said a couple times what you were looking for, you found it. What exactly was that?
Consultant for legal Zooms, so I know enough just to be dangerous. And so there were some missing pieces for me that I really wanted to learn about. I just recently set up my LLC, and so I'm learning how to to build that business credit. And you have so much in your account, in the profile that's there. And then even like things like learning how to rehab and knowing what mistakes to not make. There was things like that were in there that I have not seen anybody else do. So I was really appreciative of just all the information that you had in there, and the personal credit. And you know I was blown away. I was so excited. There's a young girl that actually found me on another live probably 2 months ago. We were doing a course together, and I didn't know her, and she was like, "Hey, were you on so and so's live today?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can we team up?" And I really love her, and so we've been helping each other. And so another reason I bought this program was, I want to. She's younger; she's in her early 30s, but she lives in Atlanta, and she wants to buy a home for her sister and her nephew. And so I just wanted to help her too. So I created like an Excel doc, and I've been making notes for each of us so we can help each other. And so that was another reason that I.
Get out of all, don't you?
I love people. I want everyone that's on this call. I want us to all figure this out. I want us to all, figure this out and make our lives better, because, I have this mentality of we don't have to do this alone. Like, we can all help each other. Like, we don't have to do it all by ourselves. And I think that if we band together as people and help each other, it just makes the world such a better place. And so I just want everyone that's on this call to figure this out, because time's life is, time's running out. We got to get this stuff going. So
Yeah, yeah. I got a question for you, Melissa. I know it's a little bit out the way. You don't have to do it the platform of Be Free, but today we talked about having the wrong, life philosophy, and I gave the philosophy about eating the Snicker, and a Snicker day keeps the doctor away. Did you eat the Snicker? Yeah. Is she really? Is that really a true story?
my mother's idea of veggies when we were kids was fried potatoes with carrots. With the veggies. She said, come get it, Snickers every day. She was with me. The longest time I couldn't figure out why I couldn't stomach Snickers. She said, I eat one of those every day. I was pregnant with you. And I said, Mom, are you serious? You literally ate a Snickers every day? What's with you? You ruined me for life. But I think having a healthy mindset is really important. I was listening to a motivational speaker last week, and she said something that tripped me out. She said, money loves speed. Money loves speed. Sometimes we get in our head so many times about what we're capable of. And I had this thought process in my head of kind of like a movement, and I don't know what to do with it, but I kept thinking to myself, how far could you get? Like, how far could you get if you got out of your own way? You let go of the fear, you let go of the doubt, you let go of all the things that are holding you back. How far could you get if you just let it go? And it was like this moment where I was like, God, that's a movement, like that's an honest to God movement that we could all get behind. And if we just let go of all the things that are holding us back, where would we be? And so I bought the domain.
What? How far could you get? How far? What's holding you back?
That's the domain. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just know that I want to help people and I want to motivate them. And so I'm going to figure out what I can do with it.
I love that you're an action taker. She said, "Man, I want to buy this domain right now." I love it.
I haven't had time to build it yet because I went to the beach for a week, but I don't know. I'm really passionate about helping people, and I really want to help them get out of their own way. And so I don't know what that looks like for me yet. I just know that I'm really thankful that I found you.
Well, I'm grateful that you found me as well. So if you had to say, Be Free University, George Howard, I'm out here telling people I'm buying a house for $500 with absolutely no credit and absolutely no experience, and you can really do this. And I'm telling people, and I really mean this, that I got the baddest. I mean, I say the baddest and the best program out here on the face of the earth. I'm telling people our platform is simply amazing. It ain't Kajabi, it ain't Teachable. We got our own platform. Melissa, am I lying? Yeah.
And it's funny because I was when you called me, I was actually videoing I was videoing a little video to my girl Whitney. I was like, look what I got this. I'm so pumped. Like, I'm gonna help us out. And I was doing my video when you called me, and I was like, oh shoot, Nikki's calling me. I'll send it to you. I'm no cap. I'm not lying about that. I will send it to you just so you don't think I'm crazy. But so I could show her all the things I was going to help her learn, and yeah, it was comical, the timing, but it's awesome. I can't wait to get into it. Everybody thinks that they have the best personality ever.
Like, I think you have you're funny, you're down to earth, you're charismatic, you have a heart of gold. Like, you just have one of the best personalities ever. And I'm so happy to have you a part of our team, have a part of our family, because Be Free is our family. We work together and we're going to be a part of this together. But you can tell that other guy you can get your money back, and you to get into yours, and
I want to learn this so I can get my kids. I'm in Texas. I live in Austin, and so we are in a redeemable deed state. So I haven't done anything yet because I'm really worried about making the wrong decision. And, there's a lot of things you have to look out for. So I
Tell
just
you
want
that
to make sure I know.
get done with the class, and I did see that you actually ordered the book. When you get done with the class, I promise you that fear only comes from not knowing. And the more you know, the more that fear will begin to dissipate. And if you're still kind of worried, then you can actually take our auction profits, and it's still less than what you paid for that dude's program. Like literally. So thank you so much for being here, Melissa. I appreciate you for actually talking about your experience, and I'm so glad. Well, I can't wait to actually see you have success at the auction. I'm so. Anybody enjoy her personality? Isn't she wonderful? I think we should make her one of our. I think we're gonna make her one of our coaches. Hey, well, listen. Hey, listen. Birds of a feather. We flock together. I'm crazy right along with you, though, baby. I'm crazy right along with you. You guys, everybody, give it up for Melissa in the chat, you guys. She is absolutely amazing, amazing personality. She just wants to help people, and we got to help her get that sun so she can stop crying. Like we gonna build them a compound, but she gonna live here, and the son gonna live right in the back, and they're gonna have like this big mansion, and so like she can just walk over. It's gonna be far enough down the compound where she could probably have to get at least the golf cart and drive on their own acres and drive to the compound, and we're gonna give him a ring camera so sometimes he can let mom in. She can't have her own key. Like, um, yeah, guys, this is actually we have fun. We have a lot of fun here at Be Free University, guys. But actually, we literally want to show you how we're actually literally giving away we're not giving away that you can absolutely. We're gonna be paying $500,000 over the next 4 months, literally by putting 1,000 people, additional people inside of Be Free University, and you guys are going to help me do it, and you guys are going to earn this $500,000 over the next 4 months. If anybody here that says, George, I'm going to be part of the 500,000, I need you to just put me in the chat. I'm going to be part of the 500,000. I need part of that. And then there's some people says, George, not only am I going to be part of the 500,000, but I'm one of the ones going to be the win the house. I'm going to win the house. That's me. Just put me in the chat. Not only am I going to be part of the 500,000, but I'm also going to win the house. Put me in the chat. I'm gonna call your name as I see all these me's in the chat. My son bought me a ring, a ring system. You already say you really do got a ring system, right? So I see Paula actually slowly saying me. You said you got a ring system already?
With the penguin or something, and then he got me a blend. My youngest is very protective of me because he knows I probably need all the help I can get.
You got the best personality in the world. I do. I think you're wonderful, guys. This is really my time for the day. I'm gonna actually let Rose and Rose gonna reset the room, and we're gonna we it's pretty. This is just our launch, right? It's all it was just me come on here and actually give you guys the launch. And if Dr. Jackson lets me have permission to get off, then I wanted you guys give you a time, give the opportunity to actually join our launch. You guys can bypass the interview by clicking on the link in the chat or the link at the top of the room. And I can't wait to see it. Our first training. We're gonna have a training this weekend. This weekend we're gonna have a live training. And I don't know about, well, it'll be live for Q&A, but we'll just have a live training. Have a live training this weekend. And let's go out here and make some money together. But more than that, let's bless some people's lives by helping them be free as well. Guys, we are all blessed to be a blessing. So if you help others be free, well, then that's how you become free as well. We'll end on this note. The Bible says this: whatever you make happen for you, whatever you make happen for someone else, God will make the same happen for you. I'll say it again. Whatever you make happen for someone else, God will make happen for you. Oh, Sylvia says she tried to click on the link, Dr. Jackson. Let me make sure the link is working. Did anybody try to click on the link and not have success? Anyone click on the link and not have success? It's working for me. Sylvia, it's not working for Sylvia. It just came up on the chat. Yeah, she's on Facebook. Instead of clicking on this, Sylvia, copy and paste it. a lot of times Facebook will add on some code on the back of it, and it'll stop. She's on her phone. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Go ahead and just post the email to the entire company. Well, no, send it to everybody and be free. Everybody in the database, just send them a link. I know they're still gonna get interviews. Just this is a way for them to actually get registered and get in. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna let her do what she do because Melissa said it worked for me. All right. What's permission? I got permission. Oh, thank you. So, all right. So, guys, click on the link, and then if not, if you guys are on our email list, I promise you, it's really too late for us to email people tonight. So we'll probably set a um when you just click the little button and it sets a time, a schedule. That's what it's called, a schedule. We'll probably set a schedule for it to go out probably like at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. For that to go off about 7, do 6:30, wake somebody out, then they actually be like, yeah, unsubscribe, right? So about 7 o'clock in the morning, that email should go out for you guys. All right. So I just see Facebook. And Lashonda, can you tell me which chat you're in? Are you on my page? Are you on Dr. Jackson's page? Are you on Be Free's page? Are you on what other page are we on Facebook? Well, I know we on 4. Yeah, I think it's Financial Moses, George Howard, Rashida Jackson, or Be Free. No, it's the Wealth Room. Yeah, which room are you in, or which page are you on? So she can find you and get you the link. She just wants to find you and get you the link. All right, guys, on Clubhouse. Any questions? Any questions on Clubhouse, guys? Raise your hand. I'll bring you on stage or put it in the chat so we guys can get you started. Now, listen, Rose started this thing off, so I want to make sure that I give her credit, guys. She started this thing off on Clubhouse, and I'm going to make sure that we absolutely do something for her crew. So watch this. Everybody on Clubhouse has bought a book. Not only bought a book, but if you want to come, we're going to do a live teaching from this book, and we might do a live teaching from all 3 books. I'm not sure yet, but I know we're going to do this book right now. On Clubhouse, only for Clubhouse. It's not for Facebook, it's not for IG, it's not for any of that. We're going to do a live teaching for a Clubhouse because I want Rose to be able to do it. I want her people to be able to do it because Rose is the person who actually really, really, really got us started on Clubhouse. I'm so grateful and so appreciative. So watch what happens. Rose gonna get all that commission in that room. Y'all understand again? Rose gonna get all that commission in the room, boy. So look, you see them eyes, right? Like so, like yeah. Rose we're gonna do a room for Rose. All the rooms. So watch this when people come in. So duck, I can say all the money in the commission room because people got their own links. But I am saying that people who have not bought, we're gonna let people who have not bought come in because at first I was only gonna do it for people who already bought the book. But do y'all know what it's like to be left out? Have you ever had like, yeah? Have you ever seen everybody had the same shoes, and you're like, how come y'all didn't tell me y'all was gonna be wearing the same shoes, right? Everybody had the same jacket. You're like, well, how come? Everybody doing the same dance, and you can't do the dance, right? Like you just don't want to be left out. You just like, y'all just left your boy out, like for real. So watch this. We all in the room, and everybody got the book, but you. Guess what's probably gonna happen? You're probably gonna get the book, right? Right? You're probably going to get the book. So yeah, we want people to feel left out. We want to bring all the people with the book, and we're gonna bring them in the Clubhouse, and we're gonna actually have a talk about the room, and everybody gonna be talking about this page, and on this page, and on this page, and on this page, and on this page, and we're gonna be like, who ain't got no book? Yeah, and all those people that get those books, Rose gonna get paid from it, right? That's exactly how it's gonna work, right? Oh, Rose, what you think about that idea? You ever been left out before? I've been left out. You ever been left out before? Right? I want to. Yeah, you got to count. Queen, I see you laughing. Queen, you been left out before, Queen? No. All right. Lashonda says Georgia. Oh, okay. All right. So, guys, that's it. We're gonna do that just for Rose, guys. So, but watch this. If I do it for Rose, guess who else I do it for? We do live webinars. We'll come host. We'll come host. What you call it? Clubhouse rooms. Or we'll host live trainings for you. Whatever it is that you guys need, guys. We want to be there to help serve your people. But let's do it. Like whatever you want, y'all. Seriously, like this is all about help, guys. The more money I help you make, the more money I help me make. So let's go on here and help a whole lot of people make a whole lot of money. That's what it's about. So Lashonda, were you able to click on Sylvia's trying to get Sylvia? You better help her, girl. You got other. That's what I love about Be Free, y'all. Sylvia's trying to help Lashonda click on the link. So they're helping each other, y'all. That's what family do. This is what it is, guys. It's funny because at our conferences when we get testimonials, when we were doing live conferences, we haven't done one since COVID. We've been doing them online. But when we're doing live conferences, everybody we interview said, "Man, it just feels like family." I want that to sink in for you. Everybody. I'm gonna I have all the testimony. Like everybody is like, man, it just feels like family. It just feels like family. And when everybody that you interview says it just feels like family, guess what it probably is? It's probably family. Because that's what Be Free University is about. That's what we do. So with that being said, guys, we're going to sign off for tonight. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be tomorrow. We're going to be teaching some actual content. We're going to be telling you, we get you content today. Here's what we're leaving you with. Don't eat the Snicker. Right? You're gonna be sick of Snickers like Melissa. Don't eat the Snicker. Right? In other words, if y'all here and you don't know what don't eat the Snicker means, then Sylvia said please DM her. She's not able to get it. Okay. Sylvia, you did get she DM'd you already. Don't eat the Snicker. If y'all don't know what that means, go back and watch the replay.